Steve Borthwick has named his English team to face the Springboks this weekend, and what the team it is, and in this video we are gonna look at the team that Steve Borthwick has chosen. Both teams has announced their teams to face each other at Emirates Airline Park this weekend, and guys, we've got a heck of a matchup to look forward to this weekend between the Springboks and the old rivalry, the old foes, the England team, and what a game it's gonna be at Emirates Airline Park. Steve Borthwick, a couple of minutes ago, he has named his squad. Obviously, Rassie Erasmus, earlier this week on Monday, he named his 23 to take on England, and it's gonna be a thrilling game to watch. And today, we are gonna look at this team that Steve Borthwick has chosen for the Springboks clash this weekend. Steve Borthwick has chosen a solid pack of forwards for his team, for the Springboks this weekend to go up against guys like Oxenche and Thomas du Toit, and then obviously Malcolm Marx as well. Ellis Jens, he's absolutely brilliant for the England team over the years, and I have no doubt that he would want to leave his first impressions early in this game against the Springboks. And then obviously Jamie George at hooker, he's the captain for the England team, and I have no doubt that he will want to prove a point also in this game. And then Joe Hayes, he's also a good scrummager at scrum time, and it's gonna be epic to see how they go up against guys like Oxenche and Thomas du Toit. I can't wait for this matchup in the front rowers. It's gonna be epic. Obviously guys, the big talking point during this week was if Henry Pollock was gonna start for England against the Springboks at Emirates Airline Park, but unfortunately for him, he will have to make his impact from the bench, and Tom Curry, he will fulfill the role as the beginning flanker for the England side, and he's got all the experience. He's a great fetcher as well, and it should be a great matchup between him and Pieter-Steph du Toit for the Springboks. And then Tom Curry, they are both good players for their respective teams, and I'm excited to see how they go against each other in this game at Emirates Airline Park. Other matchup that I am so looking forward to see in this game as well at Emirates Airline Park is Borthwick at scrum half. He's been brilliant. Then obviously Ben Earl, he's the 8th man for England, and he will go up against a guy like Jasper Wiese. That's gonna be a good matchup in this game. But guys, Finn Smith, he's gonna go up against Manie Leboeck, and he's been a good player as well for England. He hasn't played that many games for England, but he's a rising star for England, and I'm excited to see how he goes against a guy like Manie Leboeck, which we all know is a very good player, and this should be amazing to see at Emirates Airline Park, and I can't wait to see them in action. Then when we move on to the back line, Furbank at fullback, he's a brilliant player in that number 15 jersey for England, and it should be a good matchup between him and Damian Willemse on the other side for the Springboks. Obviously Damian Willemse is playing at fullback for the Springboks this weekend, and it should be a great matchup as well. But guys, when we move on to the bench that England and Steve Borthwick has chosen, it's a formidable team as well. Obviously, we've got Henry Pollock there, and then also Marcus Smith. He's a great impact player from the bench for England, and he's been very good for the Harlequins, his club team as well. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they go in that second half against the Springboks, and if they can make the same impact as what the Springbok players will make for the Springboks, like the bomb squad that the Springboks has got. And guys, we've got the epic clash to look forward to this weekend. England has named their team, the Springboks has named their team, and guys, I'm gonna make my predictions video later this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you for your support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.